by Mark Savage, BBC Music reporter. Image copyright Lovebox Festival. Image caption: Pharrell played the festival with his funk, hip-hop side project NERD. We stand for the resistance, says Pharrell Williams, playing London's Lovebox Festival as US President Donald Trump makes his first official visit to the UK. They came to a country because they want to divide you, but we don't believe in that. We believe in inclusivity. The star was one of several US acts who urged UK fans to resist the rising tide of right-wing politics. We got to fight that stuff, said Saturday's headliner, Childish Gambino. I know it's scary, because we know what happens to people who fight. But we got to stick together. The star, whose provocative single This Is America is one of the most politically charged records of the Trump era, also praised the protests taking place in the UK this weekend. You know, I lived in London for a whole year, said the singer. And I was very proud to see that big balloon. Image copyright Getty Images. Image caption: Protesters flew a giant inflatable baby Trump over London as the US president visited the capital. His comments prompted huge cheers from the audience at the festival's new home in Gunnersbury Park, a leafy estate in West London that was formerly home to the Rothschild family. There was something odd about seeing the globe's biggest hip-hop stars juxtaposed against the stately manner in the M4 flyover, but great artists have the ability to transport you out of your environment to their own world. Nobody did this better than US R&B singer S.Z.A., whose nuanced, sophisticated stories of desire and insecurity summoned some elemental responses from her female fans on Friday afternoon. Take, for example, Supermodel, a song about an ex who leaves her for a prettier woman, on which the singer asks, why am I so easy to forget like that? Rather than sing along, some concertgoers screamed the words with barely controlled passion, a sign of familiarity and solidarity with the pain being reflected on stage. Image copyright Getty Images. Image caption: S.Z.A.'s set was due to be a highlight of the weekend before it was cut short. Sadly for them, the star's set ended abruptly after just 4 songs. She had arrived half an hour late for her 40-minute set, apparently after getting caught up in the anti-Trump protests in central London. Although she pleaded with stage managers to continue, they pulled the plug, and the audience yelled their disapproval as she was physically removed from the stage. Fans were left wanting more from Streatham MC Dave too, even though he played a show on the festival's second stage. The 20-year-old was literally left speechless by a crowd of devotees that spilled out of the tent into the surrounding field. He, apparently genuinely, forgot the first verse to 100 megaseconds, leaving fans to fill in the gaps. That was insane, he said afterwards. In my 3 short years of performing, I've never seen anything like that. Back on the main stage, rap icons Wu-Tang Clan were past their best, wheezing their way through former glories with all the energy and demeanor of car park attendants. A triumphant performance of Gravel Pit aside. Image copyright Getty Images. Image caption: Skepta brought out Lethal Bizzle and other members of the BBK crew for his set. They were shown up by the athletic virtuosity of Anderson .Paak and the visceral power of headliner Skepta, whose very arrival prompted a thunderstorm. The crowd were instantly soaked, but, by the end of a set of bare bangers, Skepta's words, the dancing was so frantic that steam rose from the mosh pit. Even local residents joined in. A scorching Saturday opened with a futuristic R&B star Kali Uchis, who brought out Georgia Smith to duet on Tyrant, while Outkast's Big Boy delivered a dose of feel-good hip-hop during England's World Cup playoff against Belgium. I know there's a soccer game going on and y'all could be anywhere, so we appreciate you being here, he announced. New audiences. Lovebox was established in 2002 by dance act Groove Armada, but, like last week's Wireless Festival, it has slowly and smartly refocused its lineup towards grime, hip-hop and R&B, drawing an audience that's both younger and more engaged. Unlike the crowds at Glastonbury or Hyde Park, who turn up for the experience as much as the music, these fans wanted to see and hear and Instagram their idols. Image copyright Getty Images. Image caption: Anderson .Paak's good-natured enthusiasm was infectious. Pharrell's band NERD got the tone just right, throwing in crowd-pleasing covers of Seven Nation Army and Kendrick Lamar's Pharrell produced All Right alongside the rabble-rousing beats of Rockstar and Lap Dance. The star played ringmaster, conducting the mosh pit and hauling fans, including one in a wheelchair, on stage, while the video screen flashed up messages like "Bring the Ruckus." Gambino was more relaxed, leaning on the supple funk of his Grammy-winning album Awaken, My Love, as he strutted, shimmied, slunk and spun his way around the stage. Even though HES rarely troubled the UK charts, the audience knew the words to tracks like Sober, 3005 and the sublime Redbone off by heart. Two new songs, Summertime Magic and Feels Like Summer, got their UK debut, and suggested his new album will substitute the caustic lyrics of This Is America for a more optimistic message. To be free, we must all be together, he told the crowd, as the festival came to a close, and I love you. Follow us on Facebook, on Twitter at BBC Newsance, or on Instagram at BBC Newsance. If you have a story suggestion, email entertainment.news@bbc.co.uk.